Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Dota 2. It's the Summit 4 DK versus Tongfu qualifier. Alright, let me just get this straight. It is a qualifier for a qualifier, so if you win this set, you qualify for the Chinese qualifier. Very similar to how the majors were run. And yeah, I think that's how you describe it. Yeah, I think I'm right. You win this set and you qualify for the Chinese qualifier to qualify for the Summit 4. That is going to be our word for today, qualify. And yep, just going to be bringing up the match scores from the previous game. It was a 2-1 in favor of... Actually, I wasn't watching that. I was setting up the stream. But whatever, I'm going to check up Wikipedia right now. But anyway, we're playing DK versus Tongfu. Of course, it's DKS, so I assume it is going to be the DK Varsity squad. I always like to describe these academy teams as the junior varsity team, you know, where they are kind of the understudies of the main squad that are playing under the organization. And I think it's pretty cool that Chinese are, you know, fielding a lot of young talent into the scene. I have not been watching Chinese Dota recently. I have actually, if you have been watching my cast the past few days, I actually have been casting a lot of C Dota, so I've gotten very acquainted with Mineski, very acquainted with Lakels and Signature Trust, a few Singaporean rejects, and was it Space Creators? Yeah, Space Creators with their Space Creators with their team as well of Australians. So a few of the other guys that we are more familiar with are not going to be here today, but hey, let me just put my name on the top right corner so yeah, you guys know who's casting this game. But anyway, if you haven't heard of me, I'm Lysander. I do cast games from time to time. Recently, I have been casting a lot of Southeast Asian Dota, like I was saying earlier. And well, now I'm going to be doing a little bit of Chinese Dota for Blaze. Gonna cover for my buddy Blaze, and just gonna be this best of 3. So hopefully it is gonna be a good set. The good thing about the fun thing about casting relatively unknown teams is the fact that, you know, you get some very interesting results. And from what I normally do when I cast these games is I try to be extra critical, no, not extra critical, but extra analytical on how they do things, because these teams, because they don't have that pride, they don't have that big name to live up to, they can always try some very interesting kind of drafts. They try out some experimental techniques, and sometimes it falls flat on its face and we all get a good laugh. Sometimes it does really well and then we see something new, you know, spawn from the ashes. But more often than not, I often cast games that are throws, so that is something for you guys all to look forward to. And yeah, now that we got the formalities out of the way and I finally found the Wikipedia page, let me go check the Chinese qualifiers. There we go. So the one that Blaze just casted, CDEC Youth versus Brave Heart. CDEC Youth versus VG Potential. Yep, CDEC Youth did win 2-1, and now we have Tongfu versus DK Scuderia. So I don't know what Scuderia means, but they are the, well, to say B, I don't like using the term B squad because it sometimes isn't true. That's the funny thing. B squad isn't always true. And well, like I said, DK's junior varsity team versus Tongfu. Tongfu, they have changed their fellas a little bit around, but they're still going to be a big name, and I would say possibly favored to win this. I haven't actually watched a lot of DK Scuderia or DKS. I'm just going to keep it as DKS to stop embarrassing myself, but yeah, Mr. Hongda is going to be playing on this lineup. He is the captain, so I would say he's the most experienced of the lot here. Several TI appearances as well, and U9, a name that we also have seen a couple of times. So Mr. Xu Han, according to Wikipedia. So anyway, we have not talked anything about the draft, and that's what happens. You know, we get through the administrative stuff. We let you guys know what things to care about and what things not to care about. So what we should be caring about is the draft, and now that we got all the other introductions out of the way, we can just waltz through this. We have Queen of Pain, we have Winter Wyvern, and Earthshaker. What do we put together when we see this? Earthshaker, I have always said this in my previous cast, I think he's one of the best support heroes out there. I wouldn't say he's the I wouldn't say best as in like a sure pick, but he's one of the most versatile ones, with Fissure being such a unique ability. Ever since the creation of Earthshaker back in the old Dota days, I feel like this hero has not changed much despite getting different buffs and nerfs. The whole gist of this hero has never really changed. It's always been that very useful support. Fissure, blocking off people. It'll always be one of the top 3, top 5 supports in my mind. Even if Ice Rock nerfs him, unless he changes the whole gist of the hero, I think he's great. Winter Wyvern, recently introduced hero to the pool, but then again, we say recently, it's been many months now, so we're due for a new one, but Winter Wyvern has already made a lot of waves in the Dota scene, the pro scene especially. When she was first released, pros called it out as imbalanced, and she has since been nerfed, but teams still favor her a lot because her Cold Embrace just really shuts down a lot of aggressive play. A lot of finishing kills in ganks are usually through right clicks and physical damage. So, and the heal plus the physical immunity just makes it so difficult for a team to pick someone off in a team fight. It's kind of like a reverse, well, a mini Grave. I wouldn't say it's a reverse Grave because Grave actually just stops all damage, but it's kind of a mini Grave that heals your target up as well. So you're not actually taking any damage from the most potent source late game, which is physical, and you're actually regenerating a lot of health from it. So if you have it on a tanker, he heals a lot more because he heals a percentage amount of health, and it just makes Winter Wyvern such a good hero. The Winter's Curse, a BKB piercing long range disable. I think that's very important as well. It's a 700 range disable that goes through BKB, forces enemy targets to attack their own friends, get carries to kill their own supports, all that good stuff. It's a positioning kind of ultimate, very powerful. Splinter Blast, good for counter pushing. Winter's Arctic Burn, the first ability, gives her the ability to go through terrain as well as harass anyone in the early game by quite a substantial amount. One blast from the Arctic Burn and you lose about a third to a quarter of that life point total. So very annoying hero in general. I just explained what Winter Wyvern does, I realize, but yeah, now that the Silencer pick comes up, I just want to give a high five to Tongfu here because I love it when Silencer gets picked. I think it's such an underrated hero. Yes, it's difficult to lane because of his lack of stun, flash farming, so it's very odd to put him in the core role. It's very odd to put him in a support role because it sometimes lowers your team's total net stuns. But if a Silencer gets on a good start, if he gets those ins early, he can really pack some serious punch. And speaking of punch, we got Tusker in the lineup, another rather popular hero after the snowball change, being able to save teammates, being a good ganker in general. Always a good thing. Of course, that punch going through BKB, going through Magic Community, is going to be very vital in this game as well, I can imagine. Anti-Mage, well, it's always been popular. So long there is magic, he will be here to sunder the Cabal. So AM will always be a selection here. Ooh, a Shadow Shaman. I'm not sure I like this pick against an anti-mage. Shadow Shaman is a mana bomb to this AM. He is going to be rubbing his fingers in glee because Shaman here, he's going to be blowing a lot of mana on those wards, and once you do, you are a walking time bomb for your friends. So we'll have to see how well he can position himself. But then again, he does add a lot of disable to the lineup. What I'm not so convinced is how he's going to deal with a SB Tusker rolling into his face. Are you just going to shock them, panic? Well, I'm not so sure how a Shaman is going to be able to survive these two powerhouses, but we'll have to see, as this Lina is now going to be grabbed up as well. It will be a rather scary Lina. It is a position 2 Lina, because U9 is the position 2 on this team, if I'm not wrong. Sin Q is their position 1. But alright, let's get this draft overlay out of the way and we'll look at this. Yeah, Sin Q is the position 1. So Anti-Mage is going to be on the carry role, and Lina will be on the number 2 role. So you already see the Null Talismans and the double tangos. So alright, we're going to run through the teams very quickly and do a little bit more analysis there from there on. Alright, we have Tongfu, LPC, Kale on that Kala. Alright, so Kale will be playing the Spirit Breaker Faith on that Silencer. Tusker played by Bingo. Lina going mid, U9. And we have, wait, did I miss anyone? And of course, yes, we have Sin Q. We're going to play the Anti-Mage using the tacky Golden Bashers. I really do not like them. I think they're super tacky. Alright, on the side of DKS, we have XXS, extra small on the Shaker. We have a Queen of Plane, played by this what looks dangerous to pronounce, YCYK. Yes, YCYK. On that Queen of Pain, wrong. On the Shadow Shaman, we have Bobo Ka. On the Winter Wyvern, let's hope he isn't a Bobo. And who else? Juggernaut, played by QD. So QD. Alright, fishing for compliments. Just wants me. Let's say he's cute. So we'll just oblige Cutie and play that Juggernaut. It should be QT, my friend. QT might be a Chinese thing. So we're gonna take a little bit of prediction here. I say Spirit Breaker and Tusker makes Roster's life extra hard. And let's lower that though the volume is super loud. Alright. So yeah, I say Shadow Shaman is not gonna have a good time. He is gonna have to just swear at whoever comes at him because it's gonna be difficult surviving. And we'll see, because Juggernaut, he has gone Boots of Speed first, expecting a very easy lane, which I do not doubt. There's a Tusker going similar builds, well, Boots first. And I think that we used to laugh at Boots first back in the old Dota 1 Garena days. So we're gonna have a go, no more Kala, no more Kale. And Sinkyu running up there with the anti-mage, having that poor man shield and the Tango ready for action. So U9 is going to be securing that. Wait, does he have this new set? Yeah, he does have it. Ice Frog, if you're hearing this, please give me one. I promise not to even ruin it with the Arcana. Although it is one of the better sets with the Arcana, but that hairstyle is so good that it's a waste, I feel. Just bunning it all up for the ball head. But yeah. Anti-Mage is gonna have a good time with Shaman. It's gonna have a good time with Queen. So it's going to be tricky for these intelligence heroes to avoid the Sunderer of Cabals. But right now, we'll have to see if Faith is going to be the powerhouse in this team. He is going to be playing support as always. So, let's see. What's that? Sinkyu Boom. Shard. Yo, Tai, yo. Okay, I'm not even gonna try and read Chinese. Right, let's go watch the effigies. Oh, they're on in Chinese. Okay. How creative. I think it's a Chinese poem. 小楼东风花落荣是 You know what? I'm not even gonna try, guys. Let's see. 就是你了，小垃圾. Alright, I know what this one means. That's right, you little trash or little shit. Yep. I knew it was you, you little shit. I think that's what it basically means. I knew it was you. You little shit. You know, Lati means garbage, but it kind of translates to you little shit. But 虽然我胖，但筋斗是我. Alright, so even though I'm fat, green beans is me. I feel like I'm not translating as well as I should. 我该守护着谁呢? Who should I protect? Okay, I know what this one means. Who should I protect? What a man. Look at that. DK is bald. Alright, who else do we have? Okay, not gonna read Chinese poems over there. Look at these Chinese guys all loving the storm spirit. China picks storm pickers. Oh, 降龙十八掌. Oh, okay. This is the Buddha pump thing. But I think this pose is messed up. Volvo, please. We pay money for these effigies. Pew pew pew. Oh, pew pew pew. Sure. I guess this means I shot some arrows. Why is it in Chinese? I can make a better joke. Oh, what's this? Something egg. Yeah. This should be Newton. Jimmy Neutron. Golden Courier. And Luna Courier. Lil Nova. Okay, now that all of that is done. Now that all of that is done, I don't know. What do I do? I'm gonna talk lanes. Alright, let's talk lanes. U9. Let's grab that bounty rune, get that 100 EXP. We've got Spirit Breaker with the Orb of Venom, so he's looking to just run at people, hit him with his lantern, and look to do some serious damage with 17%. Sin-Q, Tacky Bashes. Can you say tacky? He dropped both his weapons. What a scrub. Dropped both of them. And yeah, Faith is going to be playing that support, so I don't know who we're waiting for. Yeah. Okay. What are we waiting for? Who are we waiting for? Who are we waiting for, guys? Xiaolaji. You little shit. There we go. That was a dumb question. Who are we waiting for? I should have just looked up. Dumb question. Hopefully they don't see it. And they say, who's this retard casting games? Alright. They hire just about anyone nowadays. Can we go now? Is your computer fixed, my friend? Extra small. Maybe you should go extra large this time. Are you feeling cold, my friend? Do you need a jacket? You seem like you need a jacket. You're spazzing out. You want to kick some Panadol, man? Or aspirin from wherever you're from. Maybe one of those Chinese herbs will do you good. It's got a jaw problem. Alright, so U9 is gonna pick up $100 and we'll have Isika gonna pick up the $100. I feel like I'm just gonna read this name wrong, guys. I'm not gonna say what it is, but you guys probably know. The first thing, I'm ruined by Reddit. First thing I read was that. So anyway, oh, okay. So we got a dual lane up top. We got Winter Wyvern being a tryhard in the middle lane, but we got Faith trying just as hard here, dropping in last word, level 1. And we got Lil Nova coming up with that South. So early on, we're already going to have that denial, and Lina is going to have her temperature dropped quite a fair bit, and Powoka actually lands that snowball right on that. Right on that silencer, just he gets off energy. Already a quarter of his life gone. So pretty good stuff. And Kale gonna be sitting around sapping his anti-mage's EXP for now. Not gonna be able to harass, but looking to just deny up. But then again, you don't deny up against this offlane shaker most of the time. He just drops a Fisher and, well, pretty much just ruins your attempt at denying as well as your damage. And okay, what's going on here? What in the... Oh man. Okay. How did that happen? This is a Magnus. He was caught behind 2 waves of creeps trying to spin his way out without a poor man's shield and boots first. So maybe it was a tactical death, I don't know. But it was first blood to the offlaner on Tongfu. So we already have a good start over here to the Tongfu boys. Rong is going to be face palming, says my carry sucks, I'm going to suffer very hard for this, but for now, I'm just going to try and play my game. Rong gonna get shotted out, and oh, we're gonna do some serious damage here, but Rong, is he gonna go in for the shackles? Yep, they will, and this might be a kill here. Bingo, maybe roll to the creep wave. He is rolling to the creep wave, easy run, but oh, the splinter blast is gonna be close enough. Will it be fast enough though? But no, boots of speed, 355, 355, so we're gonna have just the same amount of movement speed, so Bingo's gonna just laugh and says, that's a nice breeze you got there, Juggernaut. Thanks for the first blood, by the way. All chat question mark, goes invisible, even better. So denying that, maybe he goes for that. Yeah, tries to go greedy, but thinks that it might not be a good idea. Me thinks so too. So anyway, we've got U9. How's he doing in terms of loss? It's 7-2 to the 5-6. Usually you would see Lina do pretty okay against the Queen of Pain, especially with the Dragon Slave spam. You already see him not going for a Slave, just going for the Fury Soul for extra threatening attacks. But getting hit by the dagger now, he has to play very careful, lest he gets caught by the Queen of Pain blinking over him. So crossing the river too far might result in him losing his life. And because of his dagger, he will not be able to salve up for now. But now he is going to, dropping the Null Talisman under his skirt so that it doesn't get caught out. And so far, looking all good. Oh, the charge comes in. Orb of Venom will land. Getting even a single right click there. The greed will probably cost him. The lantern in his behind is going to leave a mark. And a second kill here for Tongfu. Bingo, how's he looking at? He's got a bracer. First Blood does award you some riches after all. And Rong looking to come in for that shackle, but because of that hobbling low movement speed, 285, this Tusker is going to laugh at his measly attempts to try and even secure any kind of kill. So Bingo is going to feel pretty good about himself, already hitting that level 300 offlane, pretty successful. His Earthshaker counterpart has also gotten similar experience, but he has fed. Alright, so Juggernaut picks up face boots. Alright, despite feeding that first blood, has managed to pick up face boots. We've got 20 last hits here on the anti-mage. So he's 4 ahead of the Juggernaut. He doesn't have any kind of regeneration remaining, so he has to work towards that ring of health ASAP before XXS actually picks up that soul ring to, well, lob those harassment fishes over. Carla is now going to head up top, look for some harassment here onto Rong. He is going to drop a sentry ward, and they are going to go in there. The cow charges in. He can't turn around for a shackle because of that long movement speed. Are we going to ball in? No, we're not. We're just going to apply some lantern smashing onto the poor old shaman. He has 285 movement speed, so with Orb of Venom should move a lot slower. Alright, offlaner, going to secure a bounty rune. Will he give it to Lina? Yes, he will. So Lina, maybe we're going to slave this Wayne out a little bit. Not going to be the case. And YCYK is gonna pick up that regeneration rune, something he is going to definitely appreciate, especially if he gets out of a tussle later on with a little bit of health. Slave gonna come in, he's gonna probably tag that Queen of Pain. No, it will not, so he's already gonna get a lot of last hits on the board here. The Lina, 15 and 3, has to catch up because Queen of Pain has been doing a good job actually, getting those denies on the board. So we got less EXP here for the Lina and more for the Queen of Pain, so far so good. But Boboka is gonna check out Bingo right here, but with that bracer, it's not gonna be able to get the kill that easily. How's Carla looking? He's standing behind. I love it. Coming from the back, using the back entrance. Gonna get that Queen of Pain kill very easily, especially once they get that Laguna Blade. Just waiting for that level 6 timing, and this timing window is gonna be perfect, especially if you deny that regeneration usage. YC. Usually when you get a regeneration rune, you try to play a little bit more greedy, and I think that's what's going to be the case here. The Queen's going to come in, try to go for a Scream into Sonic Wave or something like that, get some mana spent, and then use that regeneration rune in the safety of his tower. But U9 has got other plans. He is trying to bait out that Queen of Pain into vision, and yes, we missed a Tusker kill, but this is more important. That's mid laner is going to get killed now. Oh, he blinks away. Okay. Does he use the regen now? I don't think he uses the regen now. He still wants to hold on to it. He wants to be greedy. He's Greed Lord McGreedison, and he is going to get punished. We'll see if he gets punished, though. He's going to use the regen anytime now because it's about to hit the 6-minute mark. And I think the Spirit Breaker has other plans. Here we go. Carla sees him, and we go in with the sun. Do we get another 17%? We do. The Laguna Blade gets him. You can't dodge that with a Blink Dagger because lightning goes faster than sound. And now U9 picks up his boots of speed. That was perfect timing, dropping that Laguna Blade right as he blinked. That was one of the best timings I've ever seen. And now we go, Bobo Car being the Bobo, getting caught, and extra small now, gonna be extra dead as Faith comes in here. He is still tagged up by poison. Maybe he's not dying. Bingo, he has other plans though. He has the shots in. Oh, kicks him out of it. Doesn't actually roll on in. So the Observer Ward is going to be dropped down, left behind there for any more infiltrations in the future. So YCYK is going to lose his regeneration rune benefits as well as his life. So 4-1 now on the board. We're looking at gold graph, about 300 change. Not too big a deal. And, but the gold graph there, 2,000 in favor of the Tongfu squad. Like we said, you know, Tongfu ought to have the better advantage here. DKS, they're still learning. The boys still in school, so to speak. While they get schooled by a old professional, Faith. He's now a Jedi Master and trying to train up his little Padawans. And that and U9, he has U9 on his side as well. So U9, a pretty seasoned player as well. We've seen him a couple of times in Chinese tournaments especially. Oh, YCYK.
Thought you had that, didn't you?
Thinks he had that. Checking out Anti-Mage, he has now got his Tread, so actually deciding to tech into Tread for a little bit more sustain, and you already see skipping Spell Shield. What a bold move. Skipping Spell Shield in favor of more stats, and maxing Blink. So far so good, but now you see the Juggernaut pick coming into play here as he goes for that push. They go for the Cold Embrace as well. This build looks familiar, but They are still trying to tech more into Blade Fury because Blade Fury has been made extremely good at level 4. So Ice Frog just really wants people to add spells instead of stats. Ooh, good shots. Traps them all in. QD having a bit of First Blood flashbacks maybe. But not going to actually push in to this. So QD will just phase himself away. Takes 2 more tower shots to the face and we miss an anti-mage kill. No biggie. It was a Spirit Breaker follow-up and the anti-mage jump forward. So my bad guys, I have a slow start. But I'm sure I'll start catching those kills very shortly. Let's bring up the last hits while we're distracted here. 4,100, the anti-mage sitting pretty fly. He's about to pick up one of those broadswords or maybe even saving up for the claymore. And you'll be getting it soon enough. But Earthshaker, he's trying to drop that. Oh, he's trying to drop that fish to try and get the kill, but wrong. He's taking quite a bit of creep damage, and you're not going to catch the Spirit Breaker. There is a fish, a chance that he could land here. Extra small. Is he going to be extra accurate? No, he is not. They're going to juke him to all high hell. He TPs away and easy peasy. Wrong. Does he have the hacks? Ooh, does not. He just has the TP flash away in his eyes, and well, with that goes any sort of possible kill he can get as well. So right now, Faith. It's got that Tranquil Boots. I kind of fancy Tranquil Boots on Silencer as well, especially if you get early intelligence. You can really benefit from the health because that mana portion of you is going to be pretty okay because of that intel gain. But, well, I'll see if he goes for a Midas. If this game goes well for him, he could actually go for a Midas. We are actually going to charge the QD just to scare him off. Just, you know, just a show of power, and it shows him who's boss. But actually, not really pushing into it as a QD does have his Blade Fury at the ready, so will not be taking much magical damage even if the Spirit Breaker had decided to charge on in. Earthshaker now level 4, looking for some opening here, and we're going to compare the two offlaners again, so 4 and 4, so both teams I must say are doing a pretty okay job at stopping their respective offlaners, and Bingo taking a scream, has to be a little bit more careful.
Money to burn.
Thank you. Actually going for the Perseverance, so skipping that early Claymore or Broadsword and favoring the regeneration that the Perseverance will actually grant him, and the extra 10 damage isn't bad as well. So as he is going to be jungling, pretty much has the Pullman Shield, has the Calling Blade, his Perseverance is going to pay off for him more in the long run, I guess, with the Blink spam continuously being used. And yeah, wasting a Blink there in the middle lane from the Queen of Pain, it's not a big deal. It is a level 1 Blink though, it is quite a big deal actually. So he'll be out of action for a few more seconds as he doesn't want to risk his life. So, well, late game, I would say that I favor Tongfu. Of course, the anti-mage always going to be a threat, especially if you don't really have real heroes to lock him down. They have a lot of stuns, yes, but until the Shaman gets a Blink Dagger, you're not going to be able to get a leap on him, especially if he's a Manta style. Most Queen of Pains tacking into that Orchid will not be able to find him anyway. But now, it looks like Tongfu want to take the initiative here and go for a counter pressure as DK look for this tier 1 tower, and we already have Faith. Okay, they're gonna charge on in, they're gonna look for a target, they're gonna focus on that Winter Wyvern. Bobocar's gonna be the first one, we're gonna have everyone rolling in. There's a good silencer, there's a little bit slow though from Faith. Faith with the slow hands is gonna, well, he's gonna fat finger it. Now he's gonna be in trouble as Bingo goes down as well. Should have hit it a little bit earlier, but Carla is now gonna run. Is that curse? No curse. So close to that level 6, but yeah, the Shaman Wards are pretty lethal. But like I said, I predicted it. Rasta is gonna feed this game because of his hobbling slow speed. But if we look at the bright side of things, Xingqiu is very close to that Battle Fury. He's got 600 gold, he's got the Perseverance and Claymore ready already. So yeah, Faith, Fat Finger's the Global Silence. I'm not even sure if Fat Finger is the word for it. I think he's just a little bit too slow. Yep, maybe Fat Finger. But yeah, should have hit the silence a lot earlier, but he really wanted to juice out those extra seconds of silence. So as a result, he will allow that Juggernaut to spin away and survive that particularly nasty gank. Going for Battle Fury Juggernaut. Alright, something we haven't seen in a while. Usually it's the more Sanjin Yash, Mask of Madness style of Juggernaut. Then again, we haven't seen much Juggernauts recently. And the Battle Fury could be useful, especially in the Omni Slashes where they are in close proximity. It works kind of like Ember Spirit's Battle Furies would. You have that chops going all around, cleaving as well. But they're gonna look for Anti-Mage. He has the double damage. They don't have the Omni Slash for this, but we'll see if he is gonna be able to fight this. Nope, he is not. And this tower will be brought down here. DK Rong will shock down the wave with YCYK. And he'll take a tier 1 for free. And we'll see if Bingo manages to balance out this trade. It's not going to happen, most likely. It's 1,000 gold going his way. But ooh, look at that. Xingqiu stealing the enemy neutrals. We'll be getting his Battle Fury right as this timer hits 13:15. Yep, there you go. So we'll have the Battle Fury flowing over to him. They see QD. They want to pick him off. But is it a wise idea? As his Omni Slash is coming off cooldown in about 12 seconds. So, any kind of aggression on that Juggernaut could end very poorly, especially with extra small getting up that Earthshaker's ultimate very shortly here. The Echo Slam could be pretty nasty for them as they have two very physical close range heroes. The Global Silence has to be pristine this time.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Oh, Bingo. Now I'm gonna just head up to the front lines, and they're gonna trade the tower. So Shaman Wards were dedicated for this tower push, and I'm not sure where the Spirit Breaker is going. He's just trying to gank this Queen of Pain. Picks up the Invisibility Rune. That's good. He can do some stalking now. They didn't see that it was an Invis as well, so this could be big. As okay, they smoke up. Okay, do they have any extra sentry wards? No, they do not. Oh, they do. They do have it in a bubble car. So if Spirit Breaker can actually find this, it will be huge for them. But QD, he runs too slow. And they're already on full retreat. But no Earthshaker with the Smoker Deceit as well. He wants Faith so badly. But Faith not going to find him. So everyone just passing each other in the night there. And Kala just walk past them invisible, but not finding a single target. And right as XXS follows in his footsteps, so everyone just forgetting everyone. The sentry ward will scout him out, so Kala probably got spotted there. Maybe it was nighttime, this range creep back face, didn't see it. Maybe. But now Vlad is coming out, this anti-mage, going for the more RPG build, going PvE, just looking to sustain with that mana regen on Battle 3 as well, with that lifesteal from Vlad. It's gonna be very helpful for him. But for now, he's just gonna farm his way away and get as much CS as he can. He's now sitting at the top there with 7,900 net worth, but the Juggernaut is close behind, and despite those early deaths, has managed to get back his 3 and fought early Battle Fury about the same time the Anti-Mage did. But he sees farm at the bottom lane, so he's gonna go here and farm those as well. So a bonus 88 on him. We'll see who out farms who. There is quite a good amount of lockdown for the AM late game, but we have to see if they can catch him on the rat, because usually you want heroes like Storm, well, Rasta would serve his job if he has a Blink Dagger, and he nearly has it. So late game they can catch the AM like this, so I wouldn't say all hope is lost if the AM gets fat. It is going to be very troublesome, that's for sure, but they have ways of dealing with this AM late game. For a moment I thought, you know, Rasta would be more staffed for gold, but he has been getting some pretty good tower pushes, and as a result you can say it's only 200 away from his Blink Dagger. And once he gets his Blink Dagger, that is going to change the game completely, because he's just going to Blink Hacks, initiate, drop the wards, lightning off maybe, and probably die. You know, even if you don't die, you get saved by the Cold Embrace, that's a bonus, but even if you die, it's already good because you dropped all your stuff, you probably get a few heroes down with you, and you secure a tower push. So a lot of these things coming to play here, making this a good thing. But now the silence comes in, and it's fast from Faith this time round, and we have no more Rasta for another 28 seconds. Just as I was about to commend him for his early Blink Dagger, I jinxed his ass, and well, he finds himself in the fountain. Poor guy hobbles to the front there and gets snowballed upon. So everyone powered onto him. 15 seconds on the sideline there, and Lysander and Illusion just gonna be sitting there taking a pounding. XXS is gonna enjoy the view for a while, but using a totem to smack that lovely view out of his way. Certainly not what I would have done. But a tier 1 tower now in the eyes of Tongfu. They are looking towards it, no question at all. But the Splinter Blast will see an end to that, and I hear a charge to creeps. So Yawnsville reports it. Bulboka, he is he's got his arcane boots. Nothing really else to report about for him. He's looking towards Glimmer Cape, I would assume. Sometimes maybe even a 4-star in some less ideal situations. You want to get 4-star, maybe Yule Scepter. You know, Tusker can be quite a threat to support heroes in the back lines. But Rasta has to play careful. Just really want to wait for that extra goal to just roll in. Not risking his life again like it did bottom. Getting smoke ganked. And I think you have another smoke. No, it's just going to be a Shadow Amulet. This doesn't work while you're charging though, which is a shame. Alright, they're picking out Roshan, and they have the wards. So they say, okay, we do Roshan with my wards, and we get more gold EXP. Farm my blink dagger, and go for it. Okay, there's no one to see this. Shaker. Oh, I didn't see this. They actually didn't see this. Oh, come on, they gotta have seen this. Oh, there's no vision. They're just gonna let this happen. So Roshan is gonna get a bullet here. They will secure their Aegis. And DK, but I appreciate the extra gold and farm, and you will have Roshan going down, and the Blink Dagger purchased up by Rasta. So that little gank there wasn't too much of a big deal, as it allows him to get up his Blink Dagger anyway. CQ wasting regeneration, but doesn't want to stop in the name of farm, so he's just gonna go ahead and burn that regen when his team could really use it a lot more. Bingo.
Dire's top tower is
Snowball, ice shots. Not a point in sigil, which is odd. You know, normally you would see at least 1 point, 1 value point in sigil to just get a view of where your opponents are, slow them down, and also the blink dagger now picked up, so another instant initiation, instant shutdown right off the bat. U9, how's he doing here in terms of farm? He's got the Eel Scepter, the point booster, so building into the standard Arcanim's upgrade, getting that pure damage done on Lina, but so far. Teams that are just content sitting down. We have that gold graph sitting around the 2005 mark, but that's all there is to say about it. You know, the XP graph is better because they're winning more team fights, they got more kills, but towers across the board even, with only a tier 1 in favor of DK, but it's not going to be long for life as he has only 500 health left. So it looks like someone's calling out for smoke, or is it gonna be? I mean, they gotta make something out of this Aegis. Kind of sit here and do something. So, oh, he gets an invisibility rune. That is gonna be big for him. DK wrong, getting that blink dagger now. Gotta be a very fancy smancy. Has that TP away, so not as fancy as I would have hoped. But Kala, he's looking for an opening. He's got a Shadow Amulet first, so he hits faster, 20 attack speed, and he's also looking to build that Shadow Blade, which will be great for him. But YK shows himself on the map. They don't know where the rest are. They are actually going to be wandering in the Radiant jungle, seeking a target, but these guys are having none of that. They're sitting in the enemy jungle themselves. And QD says, okay, I'm just going to push then. Since you guys obviously love farming, we will just push and make you come to us. And he's getting a Manta Star, which is problematic for Tongfu because they will be able to,
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
you'll be able to break that global silence and go into the spin or even the Omni Slash to really ruin up their fight. I feel like Tongfu are just letting TK get away with too many, and trusting too much in their late game. I mean, yeah, it's good to trust in your late game, it's part of the game plan, but sometimes you can just give away things too easily, and that's what I feel they're doing. And DKS are getting a lot more than they bargained for, as they have that 6,000 EXP deficit, but it isn't really translating too much. Oh no, caught right under a sentry wall. Sometimes luck is just bad. And I'm not sure that was really necessary, but they want to find it, they want to make that space, they will disable that for themselves. But bingo, he's gonna have that snowball, he's gonna blink away, yeah, oh, you effed up! And he's dead. They do get the kill on the silencer though, so Faith is probably gonna die, he's not gonna use that global silence, he's gonna run away, try and buy some time. The Queen will actually stab him with a dagger, and down he goes. So Earthshaker loses 2 int, the Spirit Breaker, very unfortunate there, deciding to take a invisible camp. Right under a sentry ward, and yeah, gets punished. So that push is halted, but it is in favor of Tongfu because the Queen has an Aegis, so Tongfu don't want to fight into this Aegis just yet. So, but every time they're not pushing, it's wasted, and this Aegis is about to time out. So I would say it's about a minute left. Didn't bottle the last time, scrub. And Xingqiu, how's he up? He has got his Yasha now, going into Manta style. Going into Manta style to dodge up some of the more nasty surprises the enemy has. I would like to see one of the supports actually get up something like a Lotus Orb, can really deflect some serious disable on that anti-mage. It dispels Hex as well, I believe. Oh no, anti-mage in a lot of trouble, but the global silence will come out, and I think, yeah, he's just gonna run away. They're not gonna turn this one around, but the Lina illusion comes in, they dagger him up, they'll curse him. No, not gonna curse him. Thought he was about to do it. No, he had the animation there. And Global Silence used defensively. I mean, to save the carry, pretty justified. But it's got to be on cooldown nonetheless. It will be a cooldown for another 1 minute 50 seconds. And we have Juggernaut Manta styling up and looking for a push in the jungle. So I feel like I've been saying farm a little bit too much. Chinese Dota living up to its name, the rice fields and all that stuff. Bingo going for drums. Okay, so needing that particular aura, decides that he'll just grab himself up. That drums, and there we go. The Hand of Midas here for Faith. Realize that he doesn't really need many items, just wants to have that slow trickle of EXP and money when he needs it. And he has actually skipped a lot of points in Curse of the Silent, only going for Glaives and Last Word. I feel like Curse of the Silent is really powerful in the laning especially, but in this situation I could see him, yeah, skipping Glaives. I mean skipping a little bit of Glaives, skipping that Curse to try and make himself more tanky with these aggressive heroes. Oh, now being fancy meeting you here, and Bingo says I'm not about that life, so got TP away. Meanwhile, Anti-Mage, being a rat that he is, will actually secure that TP of Juggernaut back into his base. So that's another push halted. The Aegis has expired, so they effectively survived the Aegis advantage. So very good job from Tongfu. Also on the side of DK, I'm surprised they didn't try and make a move, try and get that tier 2 tower muscled away. And we saw Trust play the other day, and they did just that. They tried to, they just got an Aegis and just forced their way down middle and tried to make things happen with the advantage they were given, you know, with that Roshan attempt. Now we see some shop stuff happening. This thing is nothing on it. So they're waiting for a farmer to come up. Kala seems to be the plan here. But, oh, Rome shows his face. I want to see the cow go after him now. Cow. Oh, cow's not going to go in. Shaker with that boo-boo slam earlier on is now gonna be able to run away. Yeah, now he's gonna be able to have that recharge, so no punishment for missing the echo slam there, apart from his death. And Q already up at 2,400 gold. This is a farm fest for Anti-Mage. I forgot what it was like to cast the game from China, but they just ran Anti-Mage. It's just farming all day. And right now that's what it is. We are 25 minutes in. We have 14 kills compared to the C Dota, the CIS Dota that I've been watching lately, Rip Navi. It's a real change of a pace, definitely. They smoke, but they don't find each other, or they find each other and say it's better back instead of fighting. They have a Spirit Breaker, but it's really tame and it's been wasting a lot of time in the jungle. Reminds me of a certain
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Tournament where the offlaner just sat in the jungle non-stop. I think was it someone, Alina or something? Where he just sat in the jungle for the longest time. Alright, so we're going to be pushing now. We have Q farming the chickens. Alright. And we have Blink from Juggernaut. I actually like this item pickup. It allows them. Okay, we're going in with the Echo Slam. We're going to start things off with that kill. Turns him to a ram. And with the Echo Slam, they get Spirit Breaker. They were really restless there. And Lina very close there. Could have gotten Omni Slash. Has to play very careful. And QD tries to dodge that. Tries to dodge that spell with a Manta Cell, gets hit by both in the end, and now spins, tries to go for damage in the tower. So this is great stuff because the Echo Slam may be down, but the wards are doing free damage in this tier 3. Already in a lot of trouble. The punch gonna be slow, not gonna be able to secure that punch up in there. Manta Cell and that Anti-Mage is gonna start chipping away this tower, as you can see. Almost the half health gone away from that D3. So in the end, one hero did what 5 heroes did. And they even blew an Echo Slam for it. Oh, nearly. And, oh no, they will discuss him. Are they going to have enough, though? They're Global Silence. The Eel Scepter will buy time. Will he get a Hex? No, he will not. They go in for the Omni Slam, but he Manta Styles out, but it's not going to be enough. They slam him to the ground, and that's what happens when you don't wear a shirt. The knife will really hurt. And that it did. DK just cutting a huge blade into the Tongfu plants, and he's going to be out of action for 60 more seconds. Faith, on the other hand, blew his ultimate as well, so this might be a free tier 2. And although we do have buyback on Anti-Mage, really is that what you want to do? Because we have a lot of disables more to actually lock down this AM. And I like what Husker is doing, trying to split push where his Anti-Mage has failed, and try and make the enemy TP back and slow down this push some more. But DK are having none of that. They're just going to come in now and take this tier 2.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Dribbling forward, going in there, looking for the right targets. Finds a tier 3 tower, immediately goes for the melee racks. Are they going to be able to get this though? There is no anti-mage for another 20 seconds. Oh, they get trapped in there, QD. But yeah, they're not going to risk it. They want to risk an AM buyback into a reverse team wipe. Could be really disastrous for them. But Earthshaker with that new Blink Dagger has opened up a lot of space for Tongfu. Okay, we're going for Roshan. We have the Aegis has respawned here. And we'll see if they actually go in for it. They have wards, but do they want to commit their wards to this Rosh is the question. Most likely yes, but I feel like Juggernaut can solo it at this point. He's got 4,000 gold. And we got no smoke. Whether this is going to be fruitful or not, it will depend.
Illusion.
Anti-Mage picks up the Mansa style. There is no vision over the rune there. They didn't want to pick it up earlier on with an invisible hero for fear of alerting the enemy. But they just let Anti-Mage do his job and farm the wave away. And Spirit Breaker now with the full Shadow Blade. Can look for some really aggressive dives, but is he gonna have enough? It's a question. Okay. Blink Dagger allowing him to go into Roshan a lot easier, a lot more sneaky incognito mode now. It's already matching up pretty well in terms of net worth with this AM. The AM has been farming non-stop. Juggernaut has been coming to fights. I guess that's build a pattern here. And it's why heroes that can carry heroes that can fight early are actually more favored, because they don't require as much babysitting, and they can do a lot of damage in team fights very early. They don't worry about fighting with their spells are good, and a lot of other things. But yeah, speaking of which, we have the Immortality coming up from Juggernaut, so he's gonna be a lot more liberal with his first life now.
Coin for me.
Faith. Got 1,200 gold. Probably gonna pick up that point booster. No. Aghanim's is no longer good on Silence, I forgot. Because he doesn't have Curse of the Silent as well, so probably going Atos, maybe? Maybe Atos, maybe 4-staff. We might see a tussle here as Bingo. He's gonna get slammed again. Is he gonna dunk? No, it's nighttime. They will not see him, and there we go. Goes in. Oh no! Snowball. They silence up, and here we go. We charge on it. We stun a few guys, but Juggernaut is coming in. What the hell? He actually gets out of there. No, he gets blinked. Oh no! The Jedi senses here from extra small. He's gonna catch him out, and Bingo, very unfortunate, getting fissured there. The rock wall in his face. That is gonna take out a few tooth, and I'll cancel CP as well. So we wait a couple of minutes to get that kill. It's now 8 and 9. Hooray for the Rice Farms. But it is very safe Dota. It is very mechanical Dota. But this is not mechanically pleasing for Tongfu fans right now. It's about hit that 0 mark, and with that XP sitting at about 4,000 as well. Faith, what are you going for? Is it gonna be a 4-staff? Is it gonna be something cute? Like Eels maybe, or loads of Zor, but like I said, can dispel hacks. So, really good. But so far, just jumping forward non-stop, looking to be the aggressors here in this game. The Shadow Blade will come. Is there a gem on anyone? Nope, just a lot of sentries everywhere, and a Glimmer Cape as well. I feel like the Spirit Breaker's job is to lock down the supports of the enemy, and now they're going in again. They won that. Oh, they won that. Yeah, they won that rack. They dropped the Serpent Wards. They dropped their illusions. The last was the wrong hero illusion. High shots will come, and the Raxus, they almost seem free at this point. The Anti-Mage has forced some creeps into that bottom lane. And do we have the backdoor regeneration? No, we do not. And we lose Rex for free. They're not going to even fight this. But the creep wave has pushed to this side, and the Anti-Mage looking to do some damage here on this tier 3 tower. Look at this guy ratting so hard. But seeing Q, they're fighting this. They got a lot of bashes coming in. Spirit Breaker just trying to stop those TP scrolls, and I think he has actually done it. No TP here, no TP, and we do have the Anti-Mage TP, but he's almost taking Rex. They Sonic Wave the illusions. They really don't like him, but he's now picked up a BKB, and this rat from the Anti-Mage has been doing a lot of work. I like what the Spirit Breaker did, just charging through the enemies, making sure that he can bowl into as many as possible, stopping their TPs, and that would have secured Anti-Mage Rex. But now he leaves it at a very low health where it will regenerate 5 per second. So should have gone for the range one, although it would have made it as big as an impact, but at least you make a small impact to tip these scales on your lanes a lot quicker. But U9, it's got BKB, Aghanim, and Eel Scepter. Haven't actually seen him use it. He is at 2, 2, and 2. I don't know how someone can be so kill-starved on a core leaner. But that's how it is, you know, these two teams, they probably know each other really well. They play each other during lunch breaks or something, I don't know. But they certainly know each other's strats and techniques, so all of these kind of things, like I bet he has that in his stash, bet he's doing that, bet he's doing that, bet he didn't skill this, bet he skilled this just to troll me, bet he's doing this just to troll me, stuff like that. It's really annoying. Boboka, he's now going to have a Blink Dagger with an invisibility as well. So far, 2 failed Echo Slams. The second one not of fault to him, but rather the fault of the Queen of Pain, having Eels his intended target. Tuskar is going to shake his hand for days to come there, because they did miss out on a rather important core kill as a result. They did get Tuskar though. Thank you, gonna appreciate the farm here, although he has given up Rexus for free. But the Juggernaut is very swole right now. He has been working out, hitting the gym almost as much as Zeus has, but he's pretty close. He has been farming non-stop 5, 1, and 3. 354 last hits, and they're gonna try and make a move on his life now. The Shadow Blade is gonna come though, and we're gonna go instantly for this. The snowball in as well. The chain stun is perfect. Could shield. Nope, not gonna do it. That's gonna steal 2 intelligence. Because we're gonna wait for round 2. Or are we not? No, we're not. Boss. Why CYK? He's looking for a Tuskar. Oh no, the BKB, and now he goes in for the Omni Slash. It's gonna hurt pretty much. The Eel Scepter though will go around the tornado. He tries to cut wind, but he doesn't do enough damage. The Sonic Wave blows Lina out of the water, and now CQ is coming in. Where's that Mana Void? Mana Void. There we go. The Mana Void blows the Juggernaut out of the water. Where are we looking for? We're looking at this. The Spirit Breaker just getting stunned at the edge there, and ooh, good blink there from Extra Small. You'll be extra large with that play there, and Sinkyu coming in at the right moment. Typical anti-mage contribution. Coming in here, I'm helping, presses R on target, secures kill, goes back to farming, and we already see a 2,000 gold gap happening here between the two carries. We have a 0-0 on that gold graph, but the XP graph has a little bit more favor for the Tongfu squad, which I feel is the right thing as well, despite them losing a couple of heroes. They did take out the big Jug, and they took out the Wyvern and the Master as well. So right now the 3-for-2 trade is not too bad. Going in for the Rexus. I don't even think they can stop him, to be honest. He's gonna Mancer this or shards it up. He's gonna grab the creep wave and he's gonna go back in. He knows that without Juggernaut it's really hard to kill him. Maybe he goes in. And then we pause. Okay. Yep. No kidding, you're pausing. Alright, so hopefully they tell us what's going on. This is only game 1. If you're just tuning in, of course, this is game 1 of the Summit 4, Tongfu versus DK, the Chinese qualifier. You qualify for the CN qualifier. That is just that. But yeah, it is 11 for 11 now. It's Chinese Dota, guys, so I don't expect you to understand how this is actually normal. But if you're new here, you probably would feel like Dota is a very slow-thinking, slow-paced game with very little kills. But this is not the fact. This is the fact that the Chinese teams are just very good at what they do, which is mechanical prowess. Is it fair to say that? Probably. But one thing's for sure, Chinese do love dragging out their games, trying to get as much farm, amassing it. That's what the Chinese teams are like. You know, they're either that or they're the super aggro type of teams where, like C-Deck, just using a lot of aggressive styles and punishing their opponents for mission extensions and stuff like that. But Sinkyu, 1,700 gold. What will he go for next? He still has 9 seconds at that BKB, so he's still very far ahead. We have Bingo to save his life, the Blink Snowball as well. So there's a lot of things that could make good against the Tuskar save on EM, but still a good choice to have that on standby. And now the Silencer Illusions will scout out the entire Dire squad, and Anti-Mage might think that this is a little bit risky, and he's gonna push away right off the bat. And Sinkyu, nope, changes his mind, says, I'm gonna take some bottom creeps. And do we have wraparound ganks though? Oh, we see a charge, it goes on to Extra Small. He doesn't know this is happening though. And, okay. Spirit Breaker. Feline plays. Feline. Being an absolute kitten in terms of boldness. And they do not find any kills. They go back to recharge mana. I guess he didn't have mana for ultimate. That's why he didn't want to commit. Fearing the entire enemy behind their bases. Also pretty fat. Extra small. Has a gem of himself. But now the other cow is going to grab up a gem as well. To get his vision back, control back. But so far, not much warding if you see it. Yep, the Radiant only have that singular ward watching outside of the Rosh pit. But if you look at Dire, yeah, they're in the same straight. Alright, so both teams are being both teams. Now forgetting him. Farms a Desolator. Man, how long has this game going on for? 37:52. So not too long yet, but managing to farm a Desolator on a position for Tusker is pretty impressive. Although he did have free farm early on, it is still a pretty big deal that he manages to get that. And oh, another smoke gang coming out here. DK, are they going to be able to get a kill? I'll be hyped for a kill at this point. Come on. Hype me for a kill. Hype me for a kill. Stop walking in the wrong directions. Just bring your GPS. But yeah, these teams are not going to meet one another. We'll have no fight here and we'll have more smokes wasted. We still have one smoke left. So will Tongfu use it? Is the question. And I say, okay, Wave's pushing in. It's a super creep lane. And we're going to have to cut it. It looks like DK have other plans. They are going to push in. Look for those targets. A minute left on that Aegis of Immortal. So this is the time to expand and go all in. As if you win this fight, you very likely will secure yourself a Roshan as well. So, yep, Command Style Illusions are going to be chopping away at the tier 2 tower. And it will force Monkey Business back, or rather Tongfu, back into this lane. I don't know why I was just thinking Monkey Business. I saw this guy, looks like Monkey. Looks like Monkey, immediately just brain farted. But yeah, well, Tongfu are very content sitting back, like I said. This anti-mage, until his 6 slaughtered up, getting that maybe Heart of Tarask. He has to sell one of his items now, because he did opt for a BKB, which I think is smart, because there's a lot of magical lockdown to counter him the late game. So he needs to go for the tankiness, but he'll have to drop his Vlads, get someone else to pick it up for him, and then go for travels as well. Yeah, this Black King bar is a hindrance for him, because he will have to skip Butterfly if he wants to opt for that Heart of Tarask. So he's got 2,000 health now, but is it going to be enough for him is the question. And now okay, they go for the smoke. How many people are smoke? All of them are. And Sigil will fly in onto that Rosh pit and look for a target there. And will they find this? Yep, Sigil spots them out, and now QD gonna be in trouble. Are they gonna move in? Move in? Move in? Nope, not gonna move in, but yeah, Shaker, he will get scouted out. Nice Fisher blocks them 2 out. Extra small. They still don't know he's there. They're just leaving up there. And now they're going on a YCYK. They silence a perfect chain stun as well. The Desolator will land on that Queen of Pain. Does she have a BKB? No, she does not. The Winter's Curse will be landing here onto CQ. Anti-Mage goes down. Tanks a full Omni Slash to the face and the Fisher as well. Laguna Blade though, how's it gonna do? It's gonna be landing onto Juggernaut. That 100 damage loss is gonna play a big part here as Juggernaut runs in there and chops him down. Even a buyback coming out from this anti-mage. And now with his buyback on cooldown, this game is in real jeopardy as DK go in for that Roshan, and Tongfu just watch from where they are in the Heaven's Death. And DK, well, they know how to lock down that anti-mage. He had a BKB, but he still died that game. I'm not sure if he died to a shackle or he died to just being stunned there and then Omni Slash for full. I think he BKB'd halfway. That's how he lost so much health. So Cheese and Aegis are going to be ready here. So YCYK is going to be holding on to it. The Eel Scepter has been doing a lot of wonders this game, just bailing his life out, especially when it gets charged by the Spirit Breaker. It helps you gather your thoughts, allows you to double tap items as quick as possible, and try and get yourself alive. But what's CQ doing? Trying to go and push for the Dire base. And is he going to be successful? This Shaker will spot him out right now. They really want to kill him off, and he eels him up. And are we gonna slam? Yep, they do slam it. Okay, BKB gonna be landing here on the Earthshaker. They get a free kill, 2 gems, 2 eyes. But no, the Abyssal Blade, he's gonna run out BKB very soon if he doesn't run away in time, he's gonna get killed off. The Eel Scepter could buy some time. Are they gonna get the Eel Scepter off? No, they don't get the Eel Scepter off, but oh no, he TP's right in front of Fix. No! He blinks over the hills, and he will actually miss on that AHM kill. A big waste, as they could have killed him off without buyback. That could have been the game, but it did not. They effed up, and now they find themselves having to dig that slow push here and face up against that full roster of Tongfu when they get there. And Sans the Earthshaker as well. They were gonna need to wait for him to walk all the way back, as they have no towers now on the top lane. You can TP in the middle and try and walk across there. So haste rune to help him expedite that process, but that's all there is gonna be to it. As they go push this tier 2 tower, and we'll see if there's any contest.
Radiant's top tower is
Global
under
Silence
attack.
is ready, so I assume yes. Gotta go, start in with the cow. Looking for that Winter Wyvern. Yes, a piece of work she is. And that Shadow Blade coming in as well. Good silence will stand up onto Boboka. Goes in there, the ball comes in, they punch him to the sky. The Winter Wyvern down. No cold embrace for you. You're not running away with the Juggernaut. Omni Slash goes in there for a silencer. He goes into a Ghost Storm, so 2 spooky, 5 you. And now the Laguna Blade comes in and get an Abyssal Blade. They go only 1 kill though on that Juggernaut. He has a 2nd life. Now the Shackle comes down to Bingo. Bingo in a lot of trouble. Earthshaker is here to punish whoever is here, but Bingo is gonna get hit by a 666, a satanic slash across his face. He's gonna go down the Winter Wyvern, going in there, long curse, and this is what I was talking about, a curse. It's just so brutal. And no, they're gonna TP away. The Earthshaker comes in there, the Eul Scepter says no cow, and slams him down with that Eul's, gets him caught out, and now YCYK is gonna secure that kill on that Earthshake, on that Spread Breaker, on the Tusker as well. And this tier 3 tower looks to be in a lot of trouble. The bottom rank's already lost. Can Tongfu afford to lose 1 more ranks? I'm not too sure they can. But no buybacks on either of these heroes. So we could be seeing a game 1 going very shortly towards TKS. And QD, man, just chopping so fast with that moonshot. Gonna have crits for days, especially when his blade meets flesh. And YCYK, despite that troublesome start in the middle lane, has managed to secure quite a big lead for himself. And are they gonna stop this? They're down to their last racks. They say, let's wait for that last hurrah, but maybe never mind. It's Mega Creeps. And QD, he pops his ultimate, he goes in there, he tries to get that last racks. I'm surprised he actually hasn't gone for it. Okay, they actually get the kill there. Good Laguna Blade Rasta, gonna get blown up, and they keep this last Rex alive. I'm feeling that Juggernaut killing himself there could have actually worked out for him, but now they're gonna have to wait. Juggernaut waiting for 84 seconds, getting killed off by not going any health items, but going for a red glass cannon with a little bit of split push as well.
Middle tower is under attack.
And his Void Stone is certainly going to be for the Hex, and the items are already farmed up, so the Hex are going to it's going to be pretty crucial against the anti-mage, especially if you get that jump on him. It can almost mean game over, because he doesn't have buyback for another 2 minutes 35 seconds, and his next death will cost him about 100 seconds on the sidelines. So he doesn't want to be warming to benches here. He wants to get into the fight, dodge all those nasty disables, and he'll need a Black King bar for that. And with Earthshaker, with this Winter Wyvern, it could be very tricky. Good Fisher is going to stop them out. The Sonic Wave will fly through. Gets all but 1 creep, so the Splinter Blast is going to miss for a while as well. And now the Arctic Bug comes in, but they go in with the punch, and the Wyvern gets caught once again. The Dragon Slave gonna be enough there from U9, and now they're going for the counter push. They don't have Wyvern, they don't have Juggernaut. The silence from Faith has been perfect. They lose their most important support, defensive support, and now Rogue getting caught out. I told you, the crippled old Shaman in a lot of trouble. Laguna Blade will send him down into the depths. He will buy back into the game, but he'll have to wait for a big kill there. But the Knuckle Slam, I hear it. Carla gets caught out. Extra small is actually extra large. Look at that totem on his back. He will actually dispel this push. The Eul Scepter coming out will catch that Lina. The Fisher going to be perfect, but the Eul Scepter follow up, and now U9 is a pick. The Sonic Wave is ready again, and they get 2 kills, and that's Lina on the sideline. She does have buyback, and probably has to spend it now. We'll see. It is a last lane of Rex. It is very low, and yeah, Lina is forced to buy back. You have to take this fight outside of it, and oh no, CYK, he's gonna get caught out. This guy getting crushed by this Juggernaut. Instant Abyssal Blade into choppity chop. So we'll get Sushi And they're gonna run in there. The Spirit Breaker buys back into the game. I feel like DK can just run up here and hit it. It's got 195 life points. It's not going in, and there you go. That's Mega Creeps. And this will be the final hurrah here for Tongfu. They have a little bit of a window before this gets out of hand. Dying on that Juggernaut. So he'll have 1 life down. Now YCYK, he's gonna pop that BKB. Is he gonna get bashed though? Punch into the sky. Does he have punch? No punch. Will secure. No kills but wrong. He's gonna stay in there. He turns into a ghost. He's like, you can't see ghosts. But never mind, I'm gonna run away. There's a punch. There is a blink. Not gonna be able to find it, but Anti-Mage says, no! We catch him. We get a first hit bash maybe. But the ball comes in. It will actually land, and that will be wrong. Taking a fall there. They see Earthshaker blinking away. And they probably will spare him to go. But yeah, it's now Mega Creeps. Are they going to be able to hold this? Or will Faith and Bros drop 1 game against DKS? It's 1922 on that kill score. I'm not sure they can hold it. They have the flats though. Alright, they do mass charging. They're going in. They're going in for a last hurrah, I guess. If they get a team wipe here, they could technically go for Throne. So we already had 1 Mega Creep comeback in from competitive Dota from Alliance the other time. Will we make it a second? As Q. There's a facial block there coming out on that. Just stalling time as the Mega Creeps are getting to their base. Let's be very careful. The enemy is just charging in and getting that kill on that. Oh, that's Ghost Scepter. Nope, nope, Carla, that's not how you play Dota. Gets himself slashed up. Q gonna take that middle racks as well. Who's gonna get that kill? Whoa, very aggressive middle blink in there here. But the Abyssal Blade is not long enough, and he doesn't get the mana for it early enough, and he will not get himself a kill. But they're going in. They get mid racks. Are they going to actually push for the end here? Because they lose the Winter Wyvern. They have Juggernaut in 1 second. There's a Rasta still down for another 9 seconds. XXS. Yes, the Echo Slap. He goes into the CQ. The power. Oh, okay. The stun comes in, and CQ is low, but the Juggernaut comes in. He's down. Anti-Mage buys back. He has that buyback ready. Bingo dropping low. They lose that Spirit Breaker. The Mega Creeps are just too painful. And now Faith, U9, light strikes the wrong way. CQ is now a big full Omni Slash to his face, but the Mega Creeps have done it. The Radiant will fall, and it's 20-26. Game 1 in favor of DK. And well, that was quite the game. 46 minutes, 48 minutes, 46 kills. So, well, that actually increased more kills per minute. You know, it started off really boring. We had that 8-8 stalemate going on, and now we have a 20-26. A lot more kills, to and fro, a few decisive team fights, and there we go. Have that ending right away as the DK will secure this easy game. Well, not so easy, but very straightforward game for themselves. They have that 7-1 on the Quap, 11-4 on the Juggernaut, and they'll take this game 1 victory over DK, and I'm quite surprised. I have to commend this Shaman. Did die as many times as I thought he would, and had some good positioning. And Winter Wyvern is always proving to be an annoying hero. So has Earthshaker. So extra small. We're gonna have to look out for him because he has been extra ginormous. And we'll be keeping an eye out for him in game number 2. We have DKS versus Tongfu in the BO3. The winner will qualify for this China qualifier for the Summit 4. So stay tuned. We'll be right back with more Chinese Dota action. And I'm Lysander. You can like my casting, follow me on the top right corner. Follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook, and follow me on Twitch. Name's on the top right corner. And I'll see you guys in the next game. Don't go anywhere. Much love and Kappa.